Here comes the water taxi from Plasencia, just on time. Welcome to Plasencia here in Belize, my second stop in this new country. And as you saw there in the video, we just came across on the Hokey Pokey water taxi. Which was it was a fun ride, I'm not gonna lie. There were two options to get here. There was either the later bus, which wouldn't have gotten here till like 7 or 8 p.m. tonight, or there was the earlier bus, and then that goes to Independence, and then from Independence you have to get down to the waterfront on a taxi and get to the water taxi. Welcome back to my channel. My name's Ian. I'm known as Wanderbeard around these parts. And in today's video, we're going to be exploring the village of Plasencia here in the southern coast of Belize. I've been here for a couple of days, getting some work done. It's been a very relaxing time here, to say the least. This is probably the most chill experience I've had since Holbox in Mexico. And since that was the most chill experience I've had, I would guess this makes this number 2. I arrived here from Belize City on the bus. It was James bus line that I took from Belize City down to Independence. From Independence, I took the Hokey Pokey water taxi over to Plasencia here, just across the water. And yeah, it's been fantastic, honestly. It's been a nice place to just kind of, you know, sometimes you like places that you don't do a whole lot in, and I would say this is one of those places for sure. I've been staying in some shared accommodations here, unlike usual where I usually have my own private space. I decided to book a hostel here just for something different to mix it up a little bit. I've been staying here at Anda D's guest house, I believe is how it's pronounced. It's a 10-bed dorm room, mixed dorm, and the first couple nights that I've been here, it was full. I think tonight's gonna be a little quieter, however, but it's been fine. Everyone else has been really nice, and I'll give you a little tour of the spot here later. But for now, I just wanted to start here at the beach and then go for a little walk around town, check out one of the local places to get some lunch, and then just come back and talk a little bit about this area and my experiences in Belize so far. So let's go for a little walk and see what else we can find. So one of the nice things you'll find about Plasencia is that this is actually one of the roads here. It's nothing more than a paved sidewalk. There's some other proper roads just over this way, but to cut through the main part of the village, you can just walk along these pathways. So I would say that if you're looking for a place to come and you want to relax and you want to do basically nothing except maybe go for a swim, enjoy the nice weather, eat some good food, and just kind of watch the world go by, I would say this is a great place for that. It's just been really nice to use this time. And I had heard a lot of people talk to me or warn me about the costs in Belize in general. I would say yes, it's more expensive than Mexico, and probably more expensive than future countries. But I don't think it's as bad as people led me to believe or that I have found. So I would say that, like most places, you can spend as much as you want and stay at the fanciest of places, and that's fine too if that's what you prefer. But for me, it was, as always, trying to find local places, trying to support local businesses, and do it within a sort of respectable amount of budget. And I've pretty much found that you can do that here in Belize as well, without too much trouble. So I think as I've mentioned in my other video from Belize City, the dollar here is tied to the US dollar at a rate of 2 to 1. So as the US dollar value goes up, things do get a little bit more expensive. I'm here right now, and I believe, the Canadian dollar, obviously it floats. So right now it's about $1.47. So $1 Canadian will get you about $1.50 Belize or so. But lots of shops, lots of locally handmade goods. I saw the guy here actually working on some of these bowls the other day. So, just for reference, the other day when I arrived on the Hokey Pokey ferry, it was right here, and this will kind of give you an idea of how close everything is together. So from there over to the hostel where I'm staying, at most I would say probably 5 minutes. And this is sort of the main drag here through the town, and everything that you want to get to is off of this street or on it. So there's a couple of good supermarkets here in town. Here's one here. This is Ming's Supermarket, where I was the other day to pick up some things. And then there's another one farther down, which we'll see there in a little bit. As with Belize City, I have found everybody here to be very pleasant, very hospitable. So this main road is Plasencia Road, which makes sense considering that's the name of the village. And there's definitely lots of activity here as of now. In February of 2025, they're currently going and laying down a new road here, some new curbs and sidewalks. One of the spots I would recommend stopping is coming up here on the left. This is Tutti Frutti, which is a gelato place. I was there yesterday. You can see a picture of it here. There's really, really, really delicious gelato here. It was $5 Belize for an ice cream, so that's like $2.50 US. Really good, great local spot. It's been here for a number of years. We're just coming down around here to the corner now, where again you've got lots of different options here for restaurants, souvenir shops, those types of things. There's a shop coming up here on the left called One World, which has all kinds of souvenirs, but also has laundry service. So for $12 US, which is a little bit on the high end, they will wash, dry, and fold one full load of clothes. And I was basically able to drop off just about everything that I have, and it counted as one load. So I dropped it off around 10 o'clock this morning, and it's now 12:30, and she said it'll be ready around 2. So I thought now is a good time to come do this, go for a walk around, get something to eat, and then by the time I'm done, laundry should be ready. Across the street from here is a really good fruit stand that had fresh apples, bananas, pineapples, all kinds of vegetables, all that good stuff. So if you're looking for some fresh fruit and snacks, this would be the place to be. This place here is a local Chinese restaurant that apparently is quite good. It's been very popular. Every time I walk by, there's been people waiting to get food, which is always a good sign. So the place we're heading to is up here. This is the soccer field here for the town. And they're currently putting up a new roof over the basketball courts there on top of that. And we're heading up this way. So we're just over here at Anne's Kitchen, which is supposed to be one of the best local places in town for food. So let's go check it out.
A few moments later.
Well, that was disappointing. I got over here and waited some more, and only to find out that they're all out of orders for today. They can't take any more. So I guess if you want to go to Anne's Kitchen for lunch, get there early. It's 12:30 right now, and it was already too late for the day. It has decided to suddenly get very overcast, very threatening looking. But it does help with the heat, especially when I'm stuck wearing a black t-shirt, because all my other clothes are in the laundry right now. So my backup plan, because I always have to have a backup plan, is we're going to head over to Wendy's, which is a local restaurant that has a bunch of different stuff. And they do have some local Belizean food on the menu. So let's go and check that out. So we have stewed chicken, which is super tender, rice and beans with plantain on top, and it's a potato salad. And yeah, it smells amazing. So let's dig in, because I am hungry. So it's a great little lunch for what came to 18 Belize dollars, so $9 US. You got the plate of food and a bottle of Coke, which I thought was a pretty good deal. It's obviously a little bit more than the other place I wanted to go to, but this place is also a sit-down restaurant, and they have a full menu on top of just the Belizean meals. So if you want to get something else, you can as well. Well, it wouldn't be a day in tropical Belize if it didn't start raining at some point, and it is definitely raining right now, but I don't think it's going to last very long. How's it going?
Good, how are you?
Good, thanks. I actually went up to see about getting a haircut, because I haven't had a haircut since, I want to say, Mexico City, and that would have been back in like mid-October, so I'm definitely due. Anyway, I got up there and it was closed, so I'm just gonna make my way up to One World to get my laundry, and then head back to the hostel, and I'll give you a little tour of the place when I get there. And just like that, the rain has stopped. So I thought I'd give you a quick review here of where I'm staying in Plasencia. This is the Anda D guest house hostel, and this is where I've been spending the last 3 nights plus tonight, so 4 nights in total. And there is a total of 10 beds in the room. I believe there's only 4 or 5 people maybe here tonight. We were full the last few nights. Lockers for storage, some reading materials and stuff here if you're interested. In here is, as you can probably figure this out, 2 bathrooms, 2 showers, 2 sinks. Everything is cleaned every day, which is nice. So it'll give you a chance to kind of reset on the place a little bit. Full kitchen here that you can use, so if you want to cook, there's a stove, and there's a fridge here for everyone can share, you know, all that kind of stuff. Lots of dishes. Sitting area over here, lots of hammocks here, which is really nice. There's one inside here, and then outside there is 2 more hammocks here, bunch of seating area, picnic table, and then of course the beach is just right there, only about, I don't know, 150 feet away. But yeah, it's been a great spot. Again, everyone that's been here has been really cool. It's been pretty laid back for the most part. There's a house cat, so that's always nice, because I do tend to enjoy hanging out with cats. Cool cats, I guess you could say. But yeah, beds are comfortable, showers are good, no hot water, so just keep that in mind. But it's so warm here most of the time that you don't really need it anyway. But everything is 5 minutes away or so, as you saw earlier. Yeah, great spot. So highly recommend it. I know that it comes featured in some of the Lonely Planet guidebooks and stuff for Belize, and it has really good reviews online. And I just want to confirm that, you know, that's not all made up. Places, yeah, really good overall. No complaints from me whatsoever. So that's going to do it from here in Plasencia. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you liked this video. If you did, please leave a like or a comment below to let me know that you were here. If you haven't subscribed yet, please do that. I appreciate every subscription I get. And of course, I also try to reply to every comment that I receive from everybody who watches my videos. So I really appreciate that. If you'd like to support me further, I've got some products for sale here on YouTube or on my own site over on wanderbeard.com. And there's also a donation link below to PayPal if you'd prefer to do that. Anything helps. I really appreciate it. I don't expect it from anybody, so when I do receive something like that, it's pretty awesome. I'm not going to lie. Anyway, remember, life is short. Wander. And I'll see you in the next video.